Welcome to the Simple Life 2 Saturday stream. I know I just updated the title, so if your title on your stream says Full Craft, oops, just reload if you want to see the new one. But yeah, I just noticed that I had forgotten to change that. So, welcome everyone, good morning. I do have a bit of morning voice, so if you hear a bit of grovelly sounding, sniffly, that's just normal morning for me for the fall and winter. I have been busy. Let me bring this up just a touch. Let me make a change. There we go. Hi, Owen. Nice to see ya. All right. Do I have a bed over here? Did I never put a bed in the Enchanted Forest? Maybe not. Well, it just turned night, so we'll look at this at nighttime. We're in my Botania Enchanted Forest, and I have been working on the big tree. It's got a dirt shell right now that I'm adding the petal blocks onto. And I'm not sure I like the red line, but I like the gradient of the others, and I'll probably do cyan next. And then maybe this direction I'll do white, gray, black. In this, if there's not gonna be a whole lot of space in here, and I could even get rid of the red line altogether. We'll see. I wanted something like stripy, circly, swirly. You can see. And I did not want this tree to look supernatural. Okay. I wanted it to look supernatural. I did not want to make it look natural. There we go. I want it to look foreign and strange and unique. So that's why this has an odd shape to it. Yeah, so that's what we got there. You can't hear my jetpack because I've got the lovely glitch where you can't hear it. But this is my mana tree as it stands. I've just been adding petal blocks as I get them made from my jaded amaranthus down here. If you recall, we do have several methods of mana generation happening. We have the thermal lily here, and then underneath, do I still have access to that? I'm not 100% sure I do. No. Is it just the one block? It is. Down here we have our slime chunk. That is the only real passive mana gen in Botania. There used to be several others, but now there is only this one. You may say that the hydrangea is passive mana gen, and sure it can be, except for the fact that you have to continually craft flowers, which are not passive, in order to keep it running. But this, all you need to do is clear out a slime chunk. I have a cave illuminator from Astral Sorcery in the area that has lit up everything around. So, did you try to sub with Prime again? They've been having some problems with the mobile app with that specific thing. I have read on Twitter. I hear a witch. So yeah, we have these two going into a mana pool under there, and it fills up the rail cart down there and runs through the roots line that we have into the tree. Then over here we have endoflames, which I don't think are currently running because I don't have any coal in there. And we have a Rosa Arcana, which I can stand here and give it my XP. I didn't think I needed anything more fancy than that. What else do we have for mana gen? Is that it? Just those four? I say is that it? It's been making plenty of mana, but I think that's all we've got automated. We put our runic altar set up down here. I don't know if I'll be able to get to the fully automating it that I have in my head. I don't. So I have changed... Oh, the Gourmaryllis. Here we go. The food flower. I changed this. Do you guys remember what used to be here? We used to have this on-rails potato farm running from... God, I don't even remember who made it. What his name was anymore. Riskable Builds on YouTube. Changed over to Natura Berries and a Ender.io farmer, which can farm the Natura Berries, believe it or not. It's run on just one solar panel, and I think it's not running right now because there's no storage for the berries. The only storage I have for the berries are... Ooh, the dispensers are empty. Maybe it's out of a hoe. Let's see. Yeah, it needs a hoe. So let's make a couple hoes and get this running again. I don't even think I have any stone in here, do I? I prefer iron. I have... Well. Do I have a hoe on me, perhaps, in one of my bags that I can just chuck in there until I have a wooden one? That won't last very long. But let's do that. And I should be able to just put the hoe in this chest. Yeah. And so now it'll run for... Oh, see, it already broke. Ha 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 ha! Can you do Elementium hose? Really, Owen? I thought Elementium... Yeah, no, you can't. I didn't think so. I thought the Elementium stuff, some of it, like, you don't get the drops. It just breaks it. But we could head over to the beach house. Get ourselves a couple of some materials to make some hose. But while I realize that the Natura Berries don't make a lot of we'll use that one up. Make a lot of materials, hunger and saturation usage, which is what the Gourmaryllis lives on. It makes it in abundance. So I'm going quantity over quality over here. There we go. Now it'll get to running. I also made I've got 4 flowers running here. Once this one dispenser gets filled all the way up, these will start filling up too. I didn't realize that it had run out of hose. And I don't have it automatically filling. So that's what I have here. I have some agricraft tanks and sprinklers. Sprinklers you can't see, but they're there. Running on the berries to get them to grow faster. I think this has stopped working. It still works, kinda. Why it's placing the cobblestone, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, well that never mind, I know why. But in any case, that's what I've been working on here. And this is not where I've been spending my time. So I just wanted to show you the little bits of stuff that I've actually done here. And we're gonna go over where I've actually been doing some work. And I will show you what I have actually spent some hours on. It should load in here any second. There we go. We finally have a cliff wall. We have a cliff wall supporting our steampunk cliffs. I've still got a bit of work to do on it. You can see I made some details here and I didn't continue it around the edges. I'm not 100% sure how to curve them, but I'll figure it out. It does just kind of trail off. I'm not sure really how far I want to go because it stops being a cliff really and just being like a steep hill right around there. So I'm not sure which direction for that. But for the main portion here, I think it looks awesome. I did fill in the dirt a bit so that it goes all the way to the wall edge. And it just drops off over here as well because it stops being a cliff and it becomes more of a hill. So probably stopping the cliff thing right around here when I get to that point. But it took a lot trying to figure out what I wanted it to look like, and I wanted it to be simple. To me, this is simple, by the way. I wanted it to be simple, use basic materials, and still relate to the build back here. So we've got the Ecloglite. So, yes. Hello, Quist! Yes, long time no see, and thank you for the bits. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I was gone for over a week. I was really sick. So, there's a start with that. And then you've been kind of MIA for a while too, just not in the Minecraft spirit, I believe. So yeah, that's what we've got for that. I don't believe I've done much else back here. Plans for today are to tear this down, tear that down, making this circle finally for the waystone. And probably never gonna get to these houses. I don't really know. See, because we haven't even finished the insides of these. I don't know if I'm gonna get to those. I don't even remember if... Yeah, this doesn't have any window glass. So we have some incompleteness here that I would like to work on. It looks like I ran out of glass for that window. But, yeah, so we have up here, several weeks ago, we set up the woot farm and then never turned it on or hooked it up or anything, for blazes. So I could get that going. We need blaze powder and redstone to make fire water to upgrade our power. The thing is that we're now not using as much as I thought. The reason we were using so much was because of the transceivers and receivers over in the Botania area, which I don't turn on all the time anymore. So there is that. I have done some mine colonies work. Nothing you'll probably really notice unless you're not familiar with mine colonies. Yay! I made a fishing hut. That was the last thing I did. I've not seen him catch anything. I don't know how it works. Yeah, I don't know how it works and whether or not he's actually ever going to catch anything. So I guess we'll see. I've upgraded a couple of the houses. The builder is now a level 5. So he can build all of the tiered stuff. I have another quarry going that is, what, tier 2, I think? So that one is running. This one goes all the way down to level Y4 or something. Pretty darn low. I think, I don't remember what, yeah, because it's tier 5. So I've got him running. I only have one delivery man. I need to work on that. I need another delivery man because he can only carry so much, and I think I just recently upgraded his hut to a tier 2. So because he's a tier 2, he can carry just a little bit more. I have not upgraded the warehouse yet, but it's not full, so I'm not really concerned about needing to upgrade it. And I think that is all I've done. Kind of left the farm alone. Yeah. Just kind of letting her do her thing. Again, the deliveryman comes over here, so... Yeah. Not so... Mine colonies is cool, but it's not really my sort of thing. I mean... It's not something I think I would choose to do in a pack that was a kitchen sink type of thing. But I did want to try it out, see what it was like. It has a lot of work that needs to be done on it, in my opinion. And so, yeah, it's cool. It does a lot of the things in automation that you might want in a simpler pack. You know, you've got farms, it'll collect food for you, and it'll quarry for you, and if you could get the sawmill to work, which is the one block that I had issues with, you could get wood collected for you, fishing. You know, so some of those standard automation things can be done. It needs some work to work well, in my opinion. The other place that I have not worked on, that I feel really guilty about not working on, is here. I feel guilty that I haven't worked on my palace. Because I really like the way this looks. I think it's gorgeous. But as you can see, I have several buildings that are incomplete. And I haven't done any more astral sorcery because it feels... I need more 1.10 tutorials on some of the things that I was reading in the journal that I don't understand. And I heard that, you know, they're more complete in 1.12. So I could always just say, well, in 1.12, I'll readdress astral sorcery. Because it's really cool. I love it. It's really awesome. The things that it does. So I do have some more building to do. Make this a build. Make this a little tower. And then the actual main castle proper up here. There's just so much to do yet, and I haven't even finished putting glass roofs in. And I think the only thing running over here, which might not be running right now. There we go. And I've got 7 aquamarine shale out of this. So, yeah. But this is an awesome mechanic, and if I left the chunk loaded, it would run. But I don't leave the chunk loaded for the very reason that I'm afraid that it will get a bunch of lag, since the amount of sand this generates, look at that number just climb, is just insane. So, yep. You never want for sand with astral sorcery. So... yeah, I have seen some really cool setups, like on the Fullcraft 2 that the Hermitcraft people are playing. I've seen some really cool astral sorcery setups, so that is something to consider learning more about. But like I said, I'm not quite sure I understand all of the additional pieces yet for astral sorcery. The different, like, things that amplify starlight and what the purposes of them would be. And the different rituals that do things. I don't quite understand those either. Oh, yeah. I don't even remember what star I'm attuned to right now. But the chisel and bits here are great. I had fun with the chisel and bits. Alright. What have I done here? I just think I've done a little bit more auto crafting here. I don't know if you haven't seen this. I added my little bit of deck roofing. Clean up a couple of chests. Yeah, I think all I did was some more auto crafting. I made another crafter there. And I added an crafter for the slice and splice. I don't think I'll ever add one for the soul binder. Mainly because I don't have a spawner set up for like Enderman that I can vial Enderman to then use that properly. I just haven't. Can you tell I'm pretty scatterbrained on this pack? This playthrough I feel pretty bad about. Because I think I took too many large projects on at the same time. I said it. too many large projects. So I'm constantly going, oh, I have to do this, and this is not done, and that is not done, and that is not, it's bothering me. So yeah, not good, not good. But the announcement that I have about the Simple Life pack is that after December, I will be moving on to something else. So we're gonna just have one more month of the Simple Life mod pack streams, and then I'll be playing something else. Because I'm at the point here that when I log on and I come to play, I feel more overwhelmed with what I'm doing than having fun. And that tells me I need to either stop or refocus my thought process. So that's another reason why I chose not to update to the new version, because I was already overwhelmed and having to like undo all my agricraft stuff. It just didn't make sense to me to have to almost start over on some things. It was just like, you know, I'm almost done with this playthrough. If you look at YouTube, I've already got 68 episodes, so it's a pretty decent run that I've had on the pack so far. But like I said, we're gonna work up there in the Steampunk Cliffs today. I know I have spent a half an hour rambling about what I've been working on while sick, so... And hopefully you can't hear the annoying neighbor's dog barking at my cats outside there. It's driving me insane. But let's see, we need to get some eclogite. Last bits of stuff that I have. Actually, is this what the blocks that I'm using for the ground? I don't even think that's true. I don't think I'm using these for the ground. For the path. We might have to go over there. Let's drop these off since I didn't want to take them with me, but I ended up doing it anyway. What's up here? See, that's our build palette for the grounds. Looks like... ooh, the dry fitted stone. How did we make that? Okay, that's just stone. Awesome. Rhyolite cobble. Gravel. Mossy cobble. Alright. I'm trying to remember what we did here. Looks like the primary one is the dry fitted stone, and then we just patched in the other things. Okay. Awesome. Can do. We can do that. We can build it. Alright. Did I ever upgrade you? No. We still have a crude blast furnace. Not that I ever used a whole lot of steel. So... and I haven't done a whole lot of mining in order to do our ore processing, but it works. And I even have it set up now that it goes into our system through the Tesseract. Never made the metal presses. But... as you tell, there's a lot of projects here that I even just kind of... plan is to do better. Do better next pack. Do better. Oop, there's a witch. And she sees me because she just took a health potion, a speed potion. There we go. Alright. Should make a circle here. Let's get some stone. And one of these has stone. Glass. Cobble. Gravel. There we go. Stone. Do I have a crafting table? Probably not. So, theme in my packs, have 50 bazillion crafting tables everywhere. You never know when you might need one. And we get that. And hello. You know, I have a bed up here. Let's go up here and sleep. Alright. Lights in here would be good. Now that I'm getting tired of fighting mobs. We could just do torches for now. Let's light up the paths first, because that's what you would tend to do in a real village. This zombie is just going to follow me on my way as I do so. That. Let's put some on the wall there. This I think I might connect to the the fake walkway that goes along the wall. So there's that. Let's put another one here. So that should help reduce some of it. I see the creeper hiding back here. Now he sees me. Okay. And we should probably light this spot up. And we're going to try to do it as uniformly as possible. One there, and one there, and one there. Okay, let's put a torch here. We'll shut that door. Two there for no reason whatsoever. Hello? And over here. I think that's good enough for now. Woohoo! Look at all that red from the overlay. Get a drink here. No, you don't go breaking my doors down. Don't allow that. No door breaking here. Well, we need to empty our inventory again. I wasn't even able to pick up this other bag. I like loot bags. Alright. Let's put some of this stuff away that we're no longer using. Let's open our loot bags, because that's fun. We'll take the grapefruit soda. I probably have some already here, so we'll just be able to add it to the pile. I got a bunch of pumpkin soup. I should switch that out. That's better than the... And we have PB&J. Yum. Alright. It's almost daytime. So I'm just about done there. Let's grab some glass. A bunch of garbage everywhere. And we'll be able to finish up the glass windows. I think 4 is plenty. This is what I'm doing, and then where's my saw? I don't remember how far down I cut this. I did it just before the flattest one. I think I got to there. I'll have to go look. The bound waystone is moved. Yeah. Okay. Let's go look. These are... I did chisel and bits. Yeah, that's what these are. What am I thinking? They look like they are the right thickness. And then I shifted to put them in there. Unless I used a pattern, which I probably did to make it easier on me. Oh, I never did finish inside of here, but at least it's got a stairway. Alright. Yep, that looks right. Okay, so there's a bunch of windows I didn't do in here. We'll just say that looks good. I don't believe I counted them at all to know if that was right. I think I just eyeballed the whole thing. Eyeballing it, that looks right. And no one is going to have any issues with whether or not they're perfect because I'm the only one that lives here. That one needs to come out though. Try again. There we go. Alright, so those windows, this window. There we go. And then we have, did we get all the windows on this floor? Looks, that's incomplete. It looks like it. And then of course this has been incomplete for a very long time. So we just have the downstairs window. Or did I get that one already? This is the balcony. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so then this window. And do we have windows on this side? Yeah, we do up there. On both sides, good to note. All right. There are windows in here, you can't see them, but there's gray stained glass windows here. So I wanted the windows to look different. We need to take care of this section. Should not be able to fly through the house like that. Do I want to use the same stone, or do I want to use... I'm tempted to use the oak. Because I use spruce here, right? Yep. See, I should have oak on me, so let's fill that in. And then this side will be the same. Hi, Yu-Gi-Oh! It is just tons of simple things. The things that we're doing today are all simple things. Alright, yay! Now I could do a whole nother floor, or I could cap off this roof so you can't see it. I did that. Definitely doable. Let's do that. Let's make blanked variety and have it go across right here. Go up here, light it up. And we're going to want to do the same thing over here. There we go. Okay. So that house looks nicer, except for we need to really work on this connection. I know it's not lined up. It was intentional to not be lined up. And it just needs to be a bridge, essentially. I think I was going to change this. I still need to think about that. Do I have some windows left. We can put windows in this building. All done. Yeah, that's got a big hole too. Kitties are doing very well. It's about time for them to go for their checkups. So I will know more once that's done. I have to make appointments yet, so probably by the beginning of the year I hope to get them in for their annual checkups. But they're doing good. Maximus is as cranky as ever. What you get for having an old cat. Cranky cat. What do we do in these spots? I think the spruce that I have on me might be nice. We could intermittently do plank and stair. I think that would work. Oops. Call him Gamer Cat because he's cranky? Alright. Well, good to know. Gamers are cranky, huh? Alright. We get some more you turn into stairs now. Gonna need more than 56 probably. But if we did that. I get in there. Let me in. Uh-huh. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Very, very interesting. We need to charge our jetpack before I run out of power. So let's do that. Woo! WinMeBot was replaced with the TruthBot. I went with something that I tried to make my whole stream stuff Fullmetal Alchemist themed, and the truth is the you know, the black shady guy in the portal. If you've seen the anime. So yeah, I wanted to go all out with the Fullmetal Alchemist theme for me and who I am, what I enjoy. So, the bot is the truth. Well, I am glad you're here. I've been gone for the last week, so a lot of people have missed me recently, but I'm glad you've rejoined Yu-Gi-Oh! It's been good. There is a piece of dirt there, and the dirt there I need to take care of. And of course, because I'm flying, and was there dirt on these sides too? There are. Alright, so I think that means all the houses are enclosed. I need more windows for this one. Glass. That makes me happy to know that that's done. There's a skeleton shooting at me from the ground. Good to know. This is looking like a quaint little area here. I like. Need to put the smokestacks on the top of this. can use gravel as placeholders. I think I was going to do 4. If I did... I want to line up 2 of them with these windows, so it would be there. And there. And then the other 2 would go in between. I need more than 2. 3 would look nice, I think. If I put another one right here. Those would be where the 3 smokestacks are gonna go. That could work. Sure. Okay. We'll need Ecoglite to build them out of. Probably the cobble more than the brick. Make it a different texture than the roof. Because you clearly wouldn't build your smokestacks out of the same material that you built your roof out of. That needs a bit of landscaping there. But yeah, this is coming together. I'm really happy with the progress I've made today with this area. It's looking quite nice. Quite welcoming to have this nice little area here. Again, we still need to work on this thing up there. If I get rid of the bridge and just make it 2 windows, that would be fine too. I haven't decided. But this is looking good. We need to fill in the rest of this with capacitor banks. Hi Homeless, nice to see you. It's going good. And this is looking much nicer now that the grass is starting to grow in. So that is looking good. As far as anything more in this area, I'm not so sure I'm going to put anything else in this area, and I'm not certain I'm going to get into decorating the insides. That's never been a big thing of mine. This needs a door. To do the interior designing, I enjoy watching it. Like Vintage Beef always decorates the inside of his. This doesn't have windows, does it? Oh yes it does. Okay. But I knew that this is not going to have windows on these. So yeah, no interior designing really. I've never been very good at it. I can do it. I just don't feel that I'm very good at it. Some of this needs to be sculpted a bit better. Where I filled in the area. What in the world? That wasn't supposed to be there, guys. There we go. That's better. And then I'll need to fill this in down here where the wall doesn't touch. We'll have to reshape that. But I need to figure out how far this wall is going before it just blends into the mound. Because we've already decided earlier in the stream where this one is going to end. Over here. It's going to end right about here in this area. So this will just keep tapering down into the dirt level. Probably have to take this avocado tree down. Maybe even the maple tree, but we might not. We might be able to shape it around it. And I like that there's a bunch of dirt coming up in front. That looks cool. And again, we have to do the detail work down here wrapping. I haven't figured out 100% how I want it to look as it does curves. So that's some nice yummy coffee. Now I think what we're gonna do is head over to the Enchanted Forest in the Botany area now and work on improving what I have over there. A lot of this won't go in there because of my my filters. Let's just put it in here and we'll grab these. I don't think we're gonna need more of them, but they belong in the Botania area, so that's where they go. Put this stuff back in our toolbox. Right, it's mostly random stuff now, but alright, so let's head over to the Enchanted Forest. I love my beach house. I haven't decided if I'm going to add more detail to the outside of my beach house, but I love my beach house. Okay. Alright, if you missed the beginning of the stream, you missed me describing my supernatural weirdy looking tree that I've got going on here. As I add petal blocks to it. The next one will be cyan. Wait, no, let's do light blue. We'll do light blue next. Yep, let's do light blue. Down here is where all my petals are located. And light blue. I have 7 more levels to feed my rose. Yay, there we go. This needs a lot more before it'll actually send off. I should have turned my transmitter on, but I didn't. Alright. Turn these into petals, and then turn the petals into petal blocks. Now, at one point or another, you used to not be able to uncraft the petal blocks that you can now. A really early version of Botania, when the petal blocks first came out, they were not uncraftable, which really was screwy. But, yeah. I learned that the hard way, because I'm like, hey, an easy way to store these petals would be to put them in petal blocks. Yeah, don't do that. Alright. Let's get this going. I'll just, it's really easy, this setup. I think I want to do it starting here though. So I just follow the terrain and the last color I put down to shape it. So you can see here, I'm just going to follow the dark blue line. I'm tempted to get rid of the red line. I really am tempted. It just doesn't seem to go with the other colors. Doing the gray or light gray or something would be nice there instead. Let's think about that. And then we keep going around this side. And it's not going to be like a perfect spiral shape, and the reason for that is because of the way I've done the petals in most of this area. That. There. I don't think there is a tool that harvests those any faster. Let's put you down one. Did I drop you? I did. All right. No. Well, yeah, this is pretty much the process. And how I've been doing things for this. I might do a light gray here next. That's been where I run out of regular blue, so we'll stop there because we'll be able to continue our colors. Light gray. That might be nice to do the light and then the dark gray. And then the white. I probably wouldn't do black because that would be another really off. All right. Let's take a look here. Yeah, probably the light gray. The cyan's nice, but it works more if I were using the greens, which I'm not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get over here, craft these up. Has it used up the hose that I put in there already? Yeah, there we go. Yes, it has. We need more hose. I don't have materials here, so we do need to go get the supplies to make more of those. Otherwise, the farming station will just run out. Let's use up some of these base materials that I'm not using. Can I turn these into hose? Very likely. Yes. Let's use platinum. Because what the hey. And since they don't stack, we'll craft them over there. All right. So it's got a little bit left. I don't think these have a high durability, 160, but at least while we're here, it'll run for a little bit. Let's make some more. Okay, so let's grab our light gray pedal blocks. And we'll start with swirl here. I think we'll do that. Yep, I like the light gray. Not sure I'm gonna like the dark gray. Might just switch to white. Alright, here the light blue. That works. You gotta make sure not to block those paths either. That the mana spreaders are traveling. That's as far as that goes too, until I had more petals. Have more petals. Oh, because I needed more dark blue to shape that spot there. We're getting there. Just a couple little things to tweak as I go around. Definitely getting rid of the red. It just doesn't work well for me. So the next one we're going to use is white. And then we'll probably start back over with the pink again. I like the colors that it's making. So let's head down here to get some white petals. Do the petal block crafting all over again. I have no room, that's why I can't. I need to store these other petal blocks somewhere. Probably have space in one of these chests. Have I already done that? Oh, I did the orange ones that I didn't like. There used to be orange ones up here that I've pulled because I'm like, ew, I don't like those at all. Alright, so we've got this here, wrapping around the gray. That, and then here it disappears and then comes back here. Problem that I'm seeing right there is that the red needs to whatever I switch this red to. I might have to leave the red because otherwise I may have to redo all of this section over here. Not interested in redoing any of it. The dirt will be going away. Like I said, this is just, the dirt's just scaffolding for me to shape the tree with. Okay. Well, for the most part, this side is done. What do you think? Weirdish looking supernaturally tree? Did I achieve the weird look? And then underneath you'll be able to see the petals too once I get rid of the dirt. So I'll do up here. Might reverse the colors up here. So we'll do where there's gaps still on the top. We'll do the gray again here. Kind of fill in what we've got going on. And then light blue. Yeah. And then light blue. Not there. We need to get some more light blue to fill those couple of spots in. And then dark blue, start over here again and just get that kind of filled in. Alright, let's go grab some more petals. We need to finish this section off, which there's a little bit of pink to do right there, and purple. I have pink. Let's do the pink here. That ends that off. And then purple, but I only have magenta, so we need to do the purple. Oh, this is magenta. And that goes here, there. And then purple. And we'll start kind of filling in this section, and then we'll have to do that again for this section here. probably, instead of doing like what I did with the reverse at the tops, there's so much more space, I'll probably switch this right back. Instead of doing another row of light gray, probably switching it back to the light blue again. I don't know. I mean, light gray isn't bad there. If I did light gray again. It's a thought. I don't even know how many petals I've got made over here. I don't spend a lot of time here, so... Alright, let's... Blue is what we were on to, right? I have to leave some in there. Go away. Alright. A little at a time, apparently. Got 14. All right. Light blue needs to go there. Here. That, I think, is as far as I can take that for now until I know where this purple line's going. And yep, that's probably going to be gray again. I'm really thinking it might be best to do that. Let's see. So the next color we need to grab some purple. Purple. Get these done. The hose, we're just flying through the hose because they're crappy hose, but there's no use for platinum, so might as well use it for hose, right? Alright, there we go. Purple. Goes there. And then I think I still have a couple of blue there. Then we need light blue to do this row. I need one more purple, don't I? There, we'll do that. Purple is the next block up here. Yep. And then magenta, which we have this one block for now. We'll do that, and then apparently there'll be a little bit of pink in here. Like I said, I'm going to have to leave the red, but that's okay. I will survive. This looks really cool on the mini map. Yep, that looks really cool on the mini map. Alright. Almost done with that. So we can craft runes. We have the Alpine portal open over here. Terra Steel needs a better setup. Because I just have it crammed over here, so it's not even hooked up to anything. And it needs to be hooked up. I'm considering hooking it up underneath the tree, because once this has a bunch of mana in it, all of these sparks will be able to feed the Terra Steel. So like if I set it up under the tree in here, like at this height, I could still automate it if I wanted to. There's plenty of space under here, and I'll remove the dirt once I've got the whole petal shell in place. Which is we're almost there with the petal shell. A little bit more. Need some light blue, gray and white here on this little spot, and then more gray here and light blue. Oh, more gray. Yeah, looking good though. Oh goodness, I'm flying it around a lot because I really like the way it turned out. Very pretty. How are these filling up? That's full. This one's almost full. And over here's got a while yet because I don't think these are full. Well, they're really close. This one's got a bit yet. And then this will start filling up. So, I mean, it may look like we don't have a lot of mana, but we've got 4. There's 2, 3, 4. And this one over here. There's one down there. 5. Almost 6 full pools of mana. That is a lot of mana. That is a lot of mana. And we don't even have all of the mana generation stuff hooked up. We only have the small amounts of things. I have some dirt on me, so let's relocate this. I believe the spark will just break when I break the agglomeration plate. There is a hopper that picked something up, isn't there? Alright, under here, at about this level. Right there. Thank you. You know, that's what I'm doing too. Half watching, half playing. Put that on top. And so now, once I actually do have a decent amount of mana in all of these pools underneath me in the mana battery, which this is a graphical glitch. I don't think there's that much mana in any of those. They'll all feed into this to make the Terra Steel. And once we get all the petals on, it'll be a lot prettier without the dirt. But petals crafting, petal creation is taking a while to get this little bit that I need left. That feels good to have that going. The thing that's producing the most mana right now is over here. The one thermal lily I have running from lava from the nether, and then I also have the slime farm feeding into this mana pool as well. So that's cool. At least 3 bits of spreadstone lit up. So yeah, good on this. I could probably add more thermal lilies to be fair. Well, I could. I would need to put them a little further away, like, so I'd have to make it a little bigger here than a little circle of this, so I'll have to think about it. Have to think about it. Apparently you can pick up the cave illuminator and move it somewhere else, and the light up spots will stay. So we could try lighting up more cave space. Let's turn on our, that's not it. F3G for chunk borders. And so we've had it in this chunk. Like I said, I don't know how big it gets. But if we put it a couple of chunks over, like in this chunk somewhere, that can actually see the sky, like here would work. That would be nice. There'll be some lights showing up down there, but that's okay. But we'll let it run here for a time. And F3G again turns off chunk borders. And we'll see if it reaches all the way over here. Oh, it already did. Look, I didn't put those. Cool. So that's awesome. Alright. We're getting mana. We're making all the stuff and things. This must be breaking before it converts. It's got got plenty of time for this to do that. I don't know. Huh. These are all going now, it looks like. Yep. So it's almost a continuous stream of a little bit of mana. I'm really happy with this setup. I'll have to remember some of this stuff for future Botania stuff. So let me get a sip of coffee here. What other for tomorrow we might even work on some more mana generation, or I need to start working on Terra Steel, which would be nice to have more mana generation for that. Where is my book? Does it have? It has Elven. Okay. I've not killed a Gaia yet because I don't have Terra Steel. That means there's a lot of stuff I haven't done in this pack. Generating. We haven't set up the Entropinium. Cake immerse we haven't done because I don't have a cake factory. Munch Duo is not very easy to do in this pack because of fast leaf decay. Rafflesia, that's a silly one. Spectrolus, oh boy. This would be hard. Because I don't have wool in any quantity. And the Dandelion, yeah. Dandelion? Yeah, that one's insane. And requires a lot of space. Let's see. The Entropinium, to be fair, is probably the next one I should automate, and it would probably automate relatively similarly to the Thermalily one that I have. Over here, it has similar properties, similar rules governing when you should set off the TNT. There's a cooldown, I believe, with the Entropinium as well, that it can't have any mana in the flower at the time of the explosion. And you can't drop the TNT in water. So I can have a similar setup here with a dispenser placing TNT onto a redstone block. That would ignite the TNT, and the mana, the Entropinium would absorb the stuff. Now what I think I can do, the mana spreader, going in, have it into a buffer mana pool, and when that mana pool is empty is when I can place another TNT, and that would pretty much guarantee that the flower has emptied its mana. So like if I had the see this comparator line is detecting this pool, but if I had another comparator on that pool would say it's empty. So it would activate the timer to activate the TNT drop. And it would not activate, it would not send a pulse as long as there was mana in that pool. I wonder if that would be possible. I'd have to test that. The setups that I've seen look extremely fancy. The tutorials I've seen for the Entropinium, and I'm not sure it needs to be that fancy. I could always have the Entropinium be a manual flower that I you know, manually place the TNT down, because you get a large amount of mana from it. So there's always that thought. And I could use these same mana pool rail setup. I could set it up, you know, nearby. Like, even like here or something. And have it connect to that pool. I could have it over here connecting to this pool. I mean, really, I could connect it to any of these lines. I might have to test some of that. And I could watch these pink mana rays go all day long. I really could. But, you know, I think I'm going to call it for today. I'm just wandering around. I'm not getting anything done for the past, like, 10 minutes. So, tomorrow we'll be back here in this world doing some more stuff and things. Probably going to work on the Sky Palace for part of it. Get some more of that chisel and bits work done. I hope today to have the tree finished, so you may see the dirt all gone. And yeah, well, I don't know. Other than that, there's more things always to do. So I hope to see you back here tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Central Time, Central US Time. That would be about 2 hours earlier than now tomorrow. For those of you who are not in the Central US time zone, it is almost noon here now. So, you know, figure out your time zones there. But yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow morning. So take care, folks, and have a great day. Bye.